Are you a woman, a lady, a girl who has gotten to that stage in life where she believes she should be able to have, make, and keep genuine female friends without problems and share ideas with? Then this video is certainly for you. Hello beautiful people, welcome back again to my channel. It's your girl here, Ebane Raisa, and if this is your first time on my channel, you're welcome. This is Ebane Raisa Unscripted, and on here I talk about faith, relationship, motherhood, and lifestyle in general. So feel free to click on my videos, feel free, take a seat, look for a seat and sit down, because it's going to be a good one here on this channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and keep watching. So what I'm about to talk today is about something that is rarely talked about. It is seldom talked about. We don't talk about it that much, and that's something that is always so much overlooked, but it's very, very important and essential for us, and that is about friendship heartbreaks, or friendship in general, friendship heartbreaks. Female friendship heartbreaks is something that we don't actually talk about often. We don't talk about it that much, but it's very essential in our day-to-day lives. It's very essential in the way we interact with people. Friendship heartbreaks could happen in so many different ways. It could either happen, maybe a friend could be treating you in a manner in which you're not happy about, or maybe you introduce someone to your friend and then that friend of yours takes that person and you become the third wheel of that friendship. It's so painful. Or your friend could be doing something bad to you and you are not able to explain yourself to that person that this thing you're doing to me, I'm not happy about it. This thing you're doing to me, it's hurting me. This thing you're doing to me, it's affecting us, it's affecting our friendship. Or maybe you're in that kind of friendship where one person keeps giving and giving and the other person keeps taking and taking. You could be the one who keeps giving and the other person is taking, or you could be the one taking and the other person keeps giving. Or it could equally be a friendship where one person is doing well, or one person is jealous of the other person who is doing well at what they are doing. If you're like me, who keeps making excuses for people why they keep behaving the way they behave, then you would understand what I mean, because you keep receiving the negative energies that they keep giving you and you're not able to tell them because you love them, you do not want to hurt them, you do not want them to feel bad about it. If you're in that kind of situation, then I would advise you to take a leap behind. In this situation, I'm talking to all of us. I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to you. Take a step behind. If that person has hurt you, if that friend of yours has hurt you or has left you, because most of the times we talk about emotional heartbreaks, romantic heartbreaks, but we don't talk about friendship heartbreaks. Like I said, in this situation, I'm talking about female friendships. We rarely talk about female friendship heartbreaks, and this is something that actually hurts. It's something that actually hurts one so deeply, and it can affect the way you deal with people going forward in the future. So if you're in that situation where you feel hurt by a friend, take a leap behind. If you cannot confront that person directly, take a leap behind. Grieve out of that pain. Grieve out of it. Grieve. If it means you should cry, it's very possible. If it means for you to cry because of what that person has done to you, you must not cry in front of them. Go ahead and cry in your private space, just for you to let out that anger or that pain that the person has left in your heart, so that tomorrow you do not think that that's how every other female friend will behave to you. Make sure that you actually remove everything from your heart before you move on to another friend. Also, another thing I would say is you can actually meet the person. Meet that friend of yours. It's your friend. They're not going to kill you. Meet that friend of yours. Tell the person, Mama, this thing you did to me, it pained me. This thing you've been doing, I'm not happy about it. This thing you've been doing. And if you're in that situation where you've been telling the person and the person is not changing, then I would advise you move. You cannot keep still on a place where you are not being valued, you're not being appreciated. If you're in that kind of place, in that kind of situation, then I'll advise you move on. Meet the person, tell the person, I have tried, I have talked to you, I've talked to you about this thing, about this attitude of yours, I've talked to you about this and this and this and this, but it seems you are not ready to change. Then you move on. But before you move on to another friend, make sure that you've actually removed that anger that you have for that ex-friend of yours out of your heart, out of your mind, before you move on to another friend, so you do not affect the friendship that you're going to create in the future. Another advice I'm going to give is that you should take out time and pray. If you can take out time to cry, if you can take out time to actually make friends, then you can actually pray for the kind of friends that you should make. Take out time and talk to God. Tell God, let him direct you to the kind of people that are going to match your vibe, the kind of people that are going to match the kind of energy that you equally give, the kind of people that are going to make you grow, the kind of people that will make you grow spiritually, emotionally, financially, in every aspect of life, the kind of people that you can trust, the kind of friend that can advise you positively, that can actually impact your life positively. Talk to God. Tell God, take your time. It could be 1 month, 2 months, it could be a week, it could be a few days. Talk to God and tell God to direct you, to lead you. If you are that kind of person like me that opens her arms to so many people, opens her arms to people that is so friendly, then you need prayers. You need prayers. If not, you're going to invite a lot of unwanted friends in your life. You're going to invite a lot of people that will come and give you headache. I'm talking about this because I'm facing it. You're going to invite people in your life that tomorrow you'll start regretting that, but why did I even allow this person in my life? I don't know if you get. So take out time and talk to God. Tell God, Lord, direct me. Lord, show me. Lord, choose out my friends for me. Select my friends for me. You get? This is so important. Female friendship is a very sweet thing if we do it the right way. If we do female friendship the right way, it's so sweet, it's so good. Just imagine you have a friend that you share the same beliefs, you share the same everything, you have the same mindset, you have the same faith, you share the same faith. Imagine you call your friend, like I shared on my WhatsApp status one time about something that I saw online, and there was a lady who was saying she wants that kind of friendship where she'll be able to quote a quotation in the Bible and the friend can respond immediately. She will start a song and then the friend will be able to pick it up from there. That kind of relationship where there is mutual understanding, there is joy, there is positive impact to get. My father always says your friend should be able to give you positive your friend should be able to impact you positively, right, sir? Your friends should be able to impact you positively. That's it. You should not just be making friends because you just want to have companions, you just want to have friends. Yes, we have companions. Your companions must not always be your friends. Friends are people who are in your inner circle. I'm talking about real friends, people who come into your inner circle. The world today is so bad that it's so hard to even trust anyone. That's why I am hammering on this aspect of prayers. Pray and ask God to direct you, to choose for you, and you will see that female friendship will be so sweet. And pray for yourself too, that the person that God is going to choose for you, you too should be able to match that person's vibe. You too should be able to match that person. You should not be the negative person. I always tell myself that if I'm in a friendship and that friendship is supposed to end, the fault shouldn't come from me. So that has always pushed me now to always do my best, to always try my best to do my best. You get, to give in my best. I shouldn't be the one to always receive, but I should be able to give out something as well. That's it. I should be able to give out something as well. And in that situation, you see that there is a balance. This one is giving, this one is receiving, this one is giving, this one is receiving. There is a balance on both sides. That's how it should be, and not just weighing on one side. That's how it should be. But if you are in that situation where you are rather that kind of friend, because I know there are some people who will say, I'm jealous of my friend who is doing well and I don't know what to do. My sister, there are not two ways. So pray about it. If not, you will become a devil. Pray about that jealousy. Take it that, okay, if God is blessing this friend of mine with this, it means my own blessing is on the way. I'm the next person in line because I'm closer to this person. It means after her, it should be me. Put it that way. It should be a joy for all of you. Be happy. There's a friendship that I love so much in the Bible, which is about David and Jonathan. I'll put the scripture on the screen about David and Jonathan. Do you know that David and Jonathan were friends, but Jonathan was in no way threatened about the fact that David could one day take the throne from him, because they both were in Israel. He was in no way threatened. Why? Because he loved David as himself. He loved David till the end. The Bible said that Jonathan loved David as himself. So he loved David till the end, and it made, even after Jonathan died, David took care of Jonathan's children. That's the kind of friendship that we should be able to keep. That despite this person being a threat to me, I should be able to love that person, not even think of doing something negative to that person, or think something negative about that person. You get? You should be able to think positive, love that person as yourself, and in that situation the friendship is going to work. There's a lot of jealousy among female friends. I don't think in the male community we have this kind of or level of jealousy or this kind of problems in male friendships. I don't think we do. There's a lot of jealousy and envy among female friendships that we need to start changing the narratives. As Christians, we need to start changing the narratives. We should be able to make female friendships work. There's a statement, there's something that is always going on online that they always say a woman is a woman's problem. We should be able to change that narrative. Let's be able to make the female friendship work. Create a female friendship environment where you can feel free, you can feel comfortable with your friend, because the world today is bad. The world today is bad. Another thing that kills female friendships today is competition. Oh God, this is another thing that we need to break. Competition among women. Competition among women. Women compete a lot about almost everything. This person will wear this dress, you want to wear it. Because your friend has bought this thing, you want to buy it. Because your friend has this one, you want to have it too. Sister, change. Sister, stop it. Sister, you have your own path of life. Sister, you have your own journey of life. Sister, move from where you are, because the more you keep competing, the more you remain stagnant. And that's one thing that we fail to understand, because you are in the process of always trying to be like that person. You're in the process of always trying to compete with what that person is doing. So it makes you yourself, now you remain where you are. It sets you backwards. It makes you not even know who you really are. It makes you to become fake. You cannot even do things out of your own self. You cannot be productive. You cannot be I'm sorry that I'm being so serious, but this is a serious matter. Jealousy makes you not to know your potentials, not to know what you can do, not to know how far you can do with a lot of things, or with yourself. Be natural, be yourself. Do things on your own. Do not stop comparing. Stop comparing with that your friend, because that your friend is doing well. You think your friend is doing far better than you, so you are now jealous of her, or you are now competing with her. You're trying to be like her. You're trying to get everything that she has. No. Do you know that you equally have something that another person is praying for? Do you know that you equally have something that is another person's prayer request? Do you know you have something that someone is wishing to have? You are in a situation or a position where another person is wishing to be there. Why don't we as women appreciate where we are and enjoy where we are while we are on our way to where we want to be? It's as simple as that. I'm talking to all of us as women. It's as simple as that. Enjoy where you are and be happy for that your friend who is excelling in whatsoever thing they are doing. That your friend might be excelling in every aspect of life, and you think maybe you are the last. Nothing is working. This one is not working. Because there are situations like that. This one is not working. This one is not working. Check yourself very well. There's something you have that someone else doesn't have. The Bible says, count your blessings. Name them one by one. Have you counted your blessings? Do you think God has not blessed you with something? Check yourself. Count those blessings. Then you begin to appreciate God for the things that He does for you. And you begin to appreciate God for the things that He does for that your friend. You know, what you appreciate, you attract. What you appreciate, you attract. But when you're instead envy of somebody negatively, or envy of somebody, you're jealous of that person, the next thing that happens is that the devil now comes in. The devil now starts manipulating your brain, starts manipulating your mind, and before you know it, slowly and slowly you start hating that your friend. Slowly and slowly you start thinking negatively about that your friend. Slowly and slowly you start doing things that you were not doing before to that your friend. Slowly and slowly you discover that the friendship is now sinking. Something is going on, and your friend will be wondering, what's really happening? What's going on? Did I do something wrong to you? You put that person now in suspense. You put that person in a lot of thoughts that they are not supposed to be in. If you're in that situation where you find yourself that you're being jealous of your friend, pray to God, talk to God, take away this spirit of jealousy from me. It happens. We are humans. It's very normal to be jealous. But what do you do with that jealousy? Talk to God. Tell God, take away this jealousy from me. Take it away from me. Like I said, I so much love the relationship between Jonathan and David. It was so sweet. It was so sweet. Jonathan was never in any way thinking negatively about David, despite the fact that he knew that David was a threat to him ascending the throne. But he was not in any way thinking about doing something bad to David. Why can't we be like this? If you find yourself in that situation that you're discovering that you're becoming jealous of your friend, pray about it and work on yourself. Work on yourself, dear sister. My sisters, let's work on ourselves. Let's work on our self-esteem. Most people who feel jealous of their friends is because maybe in one way or the other they have low self-esteem, or they are not contented with what they have. They are not contented with what they have. Let's learn to be contented. Let's learn to be happy with what we have. Let's learn to be happy for others for what they have. And when you see that you're happy for your friend genuinely, you'll see that your own blessings will come. And you will discover this friendship will be so sweet. Because at that time, that person will tell you, I got this thing. You'll be so happy for that person. Like from your heart. It will be as if you are the one that got it. It will be as if you got it. Because you love that person as yourself. The Bible says, love your friend as yourself. The Bible says, Jonathan loved David as himself. So if you love that your friend as yourself, when that friend gets anything, or that friend is advancing in any way, excelling in any aspect of life, you'll be happy for that person because from within you love that your friend. You love them. And that's the reason why so many of us, we have friendship heartbreaks, because we do not look at ourselves. We keep looking at what the other person is doing to us. We are not looking at what we are doing to them. Because you can be having friendship heartbreak, but have you checked it? Have you checked that maybe I pushed this person into behaving the way they are behaving? I know I'm all over the place, but I'm getting somewhere. I don't know if you actually understand what I'm trying to say. Have you tried to check yourself? Am I the problem? If you discover that your relationship with your friend is shaking, have you checked? Have you checked yourself? Am I the problem? Did I do something wrong? If possible, have you asked the person, did I do something wrong to you? If the person is kind enough to open up to you, sister, change. Sister, upgrade. Let's upgrade. Let's work for this female friendship to work. Let's work for this female friendship to work. It's so sweet to have a female friend that you can just call and say, yes, have you read this chapter of the Bible? This part like this, I didn't really understand it. Can you please try and interpret for me? Or you even send a text and you have read something and there's something you don't understand in the Bible, or maybe something happened in your life and you are excited to explain it to that your friend, because you know that your friend will be genuinely, genuinely happy for you. My dear sisters, all of us in this female all of us in this female milieu, in this female group, let's work on ourselves and let's help to make these female friendships work, so we can stop having heartbreaks. This is something that is really talked about, but it affects us in one way or the other in the way we interact with fellow human beings, but we do not know. Let's help to work on this our let's work on ourselves, then let's help our friends to work on themselves, so that this female friendship can work. It's so sweet, it's so sweet, it's so sweet. Anyways, we've come to the end of this video, and if you've been watching till this point, thank you so much for watching up to this point. And please do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because some people do subscribe but they do not turn on the notification bell. Please do turn on the notification bell, so that each time I post a new video, you receive notifications that I have posted. And don't forget to like, share, and then share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. Have you been in this kind of situation before? Do you have an advice for someone who has been in this kind of situation? Do you have anything to chip in so that we can all learn? Like I said in the beginning, we all are learning. This is a video that I'm making for all of us. I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to you. So please share your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.